welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Clarabelle, and if you're OG, thank you for stopping by again. So today's video is just going to be quick and straightforward. I just wanted to pound out on something that happened to me last couple of weeks. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about compassion, and I'm going to be telling you why I decided to talk about this today. Last week I went to a store to get some couple of things after dropping my daughter. I took off the day from work, so after dropping my daughter off school, I decided to go to the store to pick up some few things that I need. So whilst I was coming out from the store, a lady just was looking at me. She was staring at me, just walking towards me, just staring at me. And for some reason, I became uncomfortable because I felt I wasn't sure why she was staring at me like that. And she was staring at me like just looking directly at my t-shirt. So it didn't occur to me what she was looking at. So I felt really uncomfortable. So whilst I was walking towards her, she was also going to the store to pick up some few things as well. But what really shocked me was when she came closer to me and she raised her hand and said, "Thank you. Everything will be amazing." At first, when she said that, it didn't click to me that she was reading the words on my t-shirt. So the words on my t-shirt was "everything will be amazing." So anytime I wear that t-shirt, I always get compliments. But this lady stood in front of me and raised up her hand and said, "Everything will be amazing. Everything will be amazing. Everything will be amazing." And she said it like almost 4 times. And before I knew it, there was tears dropping down her eyes. And she told me, thank you, just what I needed this morning. Thank you so much." And right there, I just felt compassion. And I told her everything would truly be amazing, and I'm praying that whatever it is, that it will surely be amazing. And she said thank you, and she walked into the store. And when she was saying thank you, you just see that assurance, that feeling of hope, from her eyes. And whilst I was walking back into my car, I just sat down for a minute when I got into my car, and I sat down for a minute to think that people are really going through a lot. We might not know what people need. That lady might be going through something, and all she needed at this time in her life was a reassurance that everything would be amazing. All she needed was hope. All she needed was affirmation. All she needed was probably a hug from a friend, someone that would say, "Hey, whatever it is, it is going to be fine." So I just felt, wow, if my t-shirts could rejuvenate somebody, more so, what more our words? In the world that we live in today, especially on social media, we open up our mouths and we say all sort of things. We don't know what people are going through. People are going through a lot. Just because life is good for you does not mean that everybody has it like that. I remember when this lady died, Ada, may her soul rest in perfect peace. I think it's Ada Ume that died. I remember before she died, a couple of weeks before she passed on, she came on social media to say that she was going through mental health issues, especially when she lost her only child, her only daughter. And nobody understood. People were saying that she's doing too much these days. People were bashing her. I think she was paid to do a job and she couldn't do it. And she came up on social media to express her mental health issue, that she's been going through a lot. She can't function. She can't do anything. And people actually lashed her. A lot of people that sympathized with her when she lost her daughter, most people kept, just bashing her, talking to her like she's doing too much. But everybody's just shouting mental health now. Just go and do the job. A lot of people were also compassionate. Be kind. When people come out to say these things, be kind. Just because your life is so good right now, you have everything going well for you, be compassionate about other people. People are going through mental health. People are going through a lot. People are going through a loss of job. People are waiting on the Lord for so many things that we don't know. People have prayers that we don't know. People are dealing through issues that they can't come out to speak of. People are going through a lot. So people are going through it. People have mental issues. People are depressed, People go through, what they are not able to share with people. So when people come out like that to speak of what they are going through, let's be compassionate. And it just takes me back to, may his perfect soul rest in perfect peace, this little boy, Ife Adeleke, that just passed away. Oh my God, I didn't even realize how attached, a lot of us were to that guy, and when he passed on, it was like, I thought I was dreaming. I went to the gym with my kids, and we're coming back. I went somewhere with my kids, and we're just coming back, and for some reason, I don't know why I looked at social media, because I think I was waiting on my son to come meet us in the car. So I was just like flipping through my phone, and I saw that, no lies, I had a panic attack. I was literally shaking, and my daughter was like, Mom, what is it? I was like, oh my God, it can't be. Oh no, this cannot be happening. I was shaking, I was shivering. I had pains all over me because my heart was beating so hard. That was how intense it was. And my daughter was like, Mom, calm down, it's gonna be fine. And I can't believe that a child so active, a child full of life, a child that just literally celebrated his birthday the other day, is no more. All I can think of was how Davido and Chioma would be feeling. So in the society now where we have bloggers and everyone is just spreading news, not because of the compassion they have for this person, because of content. You see people just blowing things out of proportion. People are doing part 1 and part 2, analyzing this child lives, blaming the parents, in a world where, nobody's a perfect parent. I said, when I did intentional parenting, I talked about being a parent. Nobody has the manner of being a perfect parent. We are all trying our best to be the best that we can be to our children, to the most ultimate person to lay, to give your children to is actually God. God is the watcher and provider and defender and protector of our kids. We are just a caretaker on earth. We can only do our best, especially with kids that are very active, 2 years old, 3-year-old. They are very active. You have to constantly pay attention to them. Whilst I'm so mad at the nanny, a lot of people are saying that Chioma had only one job. Chioma was neglecting the child. Chioma this, Chioma that. A lot of people were also saying that Davido this, Davido, used the. I'm like, where is our compassion? I saw a lot of blogs just doing this thing to just make money without even, there's no compassion, there's no empathy. People are mourning a child, a family is mourning a child, and all you guys can say is to blame the parents, is to blame the father, is to find faults in all of this, as if we are perfect ourselves. I think as if we are better parents ourselves. Chioma and Davido, they are all celebrities, and there's certain places that they go to that they can't even take the child with them all the time. And that's why they have a nanny. I've seen some couples that come online and say, they plan a date week. They have a 2-year-old child that they just want to just go out and breathe in and breathe out without a child with them and just rejuvenate their love, go on a date night. They have nannies. They pay people to watch their children. So this can happen to anyone. God forbid that, none of us are victims of circumstances. Even if you have a blame, you have to blame this lady. Even if you have anything to say at this moment, if you don't have anything good to say, please just shut. People are mourning. People just lost a child. People are grieving. Give them time to grieve. And bloggers, I know that a lot of you are trying to make money, but let's also be human in trying to make money. This is a loss of a child. I see some people do these things again, do this video now, part 1, they do part 2, they fabricate all kinds of things. Everything now is all about content and money. Let's be compassionate. If you don't even have to talk about it, if this is the one that will give you 1 million, for once, just say, you know what, I'm not even going to share this video, because you're a mom, because you're a human being. This is a child. And even if you're going to talk about this video, talk about it in a very clear and unbiased mood. Be compassionate. Let people feel your compassion. Don't do part 1, and when you do it, let it go at that time. Don't do part 1, part 2, part 3 as if you're an investigator. You're not the police. You're not. Let the parents grieve. Whatever your opinions about them are, if you don't have anything nice to say at this time in their lives, just be human first. At least be compassionate. Have empathy. With that said, I'm praying for those that have lost their loved ones. I'm praying for Trauma and Davido. I pray that the Lord will give you guys the strength for the entire family. And for those that we don't even know that have lost their lives, or a loved one, I'm praying that God will give you guys peace at this time, that the Lord will comfort you guys. But for all of us still here and healthy, that the Lord will continue to protect our families from anything and such evil. And let's be human, let's be compassionate, let's be kind with our words. If we don't have anything to say, please don't say it. So like I always do at the end of my videos, before I leave today, I just want to let you know that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are valuable, you are special. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.